what it is. You already know who it is. It's your boy Gywu, aka Gywu Chef, bringing you all the stats, aka Gywu Mr. Shots Fired. I always shoot my shots, because if I don't take my shot, I miss 100% of my shots. What up, everybody? As always, I want to say I appreciate every last one of y'all, even though some of y'all are headaches. Nah, I'm only messing around. I wouldn't say headaches, but I will say very opinionated. I will say that. Our first question just came through. It's by, I'm going to tell you, I'm not even going to tell y'all who it is. If you tune in on the channel, you will see what was said. Someone said, why I couldn't wait until they win the bowl before Ben come back. Listen, man. Ain't nobody scared of Ben. I'm not scared of Ben. So what if Ben is good? So what if Ben is nice? Ben has won multiple Super Bowls in this league, our old league, OGs. Multiple Super Bowls in other leagues. We gotta get our weight up. Get it? Gywu. Get your weight up. First off, I want to say we have a few new users here in the league. Let's welcome them with open arms. For the Bears, we have Axel Foley. For the Panthers, we got Mr. Body Bags. Cowboys, he was here before, has been. Just came back, he was on the waiting list. We have a couple more people on the waiting list. Twan is back. Let me see who else is back or who else is new. The Seahawks is new. What's the Seahawks name? That's a shame. I forgot the Seahawks name. King Ballard. And we got O Gets Busy. He's the Broncos. Listen, let's start off. Let's start off with these blowouts, man, because you know what? People talk a lot of caca, but don't be backing it up, man. And you know, my thing is this: if you come out the gate talking caca and don't back it up, that means you're trash. Basura. Yes, shot fired. Oh, let's look at these blowouts. I didn't post them. Let's see what happened in week one. I didn't even take a look at them, the post. But let's see week one. Week one, we had an 87-7. That game doesn't even count. I'm not even going to go into details on that. You got to win by 21 or more for it to be a blowout. Ooh, the Eagles blew out Coach Dawson. Oh, no, that was a sim. So we didn't have no blowouts? Okay, neighborhood nip. Oh, no, that was a sim. Let's go. We have no blowouts week one. We have one blowout. Showtime blew out the old user ATL Jackets. So week one, y'all skated. For those of you that are new to the channel, go subscribe first of all. But second of all, I've been having sinus problems since I was like unborn. I have a deviated septum, so I'm always going to sound like I'm clogged up. But it is what it is. I got life, health, and strength, thanks to God. So we're going to keep pushing. So now I'm looking for the next blowouts. Week two. Oh, no. We ain't having no blowout. Here's a blowout. Them Texas boys. Shout out to them Texas boys. He blew out one of the new users, Mr. Body Bags. Now, let me tell you something about Mr. Body Bags, man. He was in the chat this morning beefing with Red Boys. I don't know, Mr. Body Bags. You keep talking all this caca about what you did and what you used to do and how you do it, how you ghost people when you playing for money, all types of stuff like this. But guess what? I don't see none of this except the ghosting and the losing. That's all I see. I don't see no winning. I don't see no upgrades. Let you get the team right. Yeah, shots fired. But the team ain't right, you're saying, I guess. I don't know. I don't know. Oh, you're right. You did have. Let's backtrack. Let's rewind. Shamar had a blowout week 2. He was smacking fire out of her. The Vikings. And the game lagged out. Did the game lag out? Or did the user pull a plug? Inquiring minds want to know. He was up by like 40 points. Dropping those bombs on him. But yeah, Mr. Body Bags, we don't talk about what we're going to do, we just do it. From what I'm seeing, people putting you on blast. 54-7. My man, you just might as well say, you know what, let me let the computer play. Next. So, D-Mac. Now, it's funny. It's funny that the two dudes talk caca are the two dudes I smacked on. So, Mr. Body Bags, he was like, oh, all you doing is wheel routes, all you doing is drags, this and that. Listen, man, you want to blitz every play? Everybody know I'm the king of blitzing. I win or lose by blitzing before blitzing was even a thing. I don't even have it mastered like the rest of these dudes. I'm still doing the same blitzes from like Madden 15. Some of them work, some of them don't work. But if you want to blitz me every play and think I'm not going to get rid of the ball, I'm going to get rid of that thing. You have to remember, I was playing with Tom Brady for how many years, and he is the slowest quarterback in the world. This man, yeah, they did put his speed up to like 71. So what? That release is still slow. But anyway, back to D-Mac. He was crying today, too. Oh, matter of fact, he was crying week 2. He was saying, I'm going to start running the ball. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. Oh, yeah, he did run the ball on me. Yeah, inside zone. Hate to give up the secret, but that's what he do. He goes into a tight formation, audibles to a spread formation, does inside zone. Or to a spread formation, then go to a tight formation and inside zone. He got me. But he lost. But let's get back to week 2. You had the Patriots versus the Steelers. 38-14 was the final outcome. Can we see some stats? I need to know if this dude threw picks. He threw 5 interceptions. 5 interceptions. We're talking about. I'm going to start running now. I would run too if I threw 5 interceptions. Shots fired! Yo, what is wrong with this dude, man? What is wrong with this dude? What is wrong with you know what? I'm just going to... Wait, hold on. This dude threw for almost 200 yards with both his quarterbacks. He had over 150 yards with each of his quarterbacks. And he also threw 5 interceptions. So D-Mac, what was the problem? He threw 5 interceptions too. So you telling me the problem was the running game? That you couldn't get it going? He only had 86 rushing yards. How many you had? You had 83. What was the problem? What was the problem, D-Mac? You lost. That's the problem. You know why you lost? Because you're S1a. Oh, excuse me. Y'all know I get excited. Y'all know I get real excited, man, when we start talking about this game, man. Oh, my God. See? Don't ever let Adrian, the Falcon, say that you're his man, you're his boy. Y'all ride together. This is his man from ATL. And he blew his man out 31-0. Yo, you're supposed to take it easy on your peoples, man. Come on, man. Score 17 or something. Just get the victory if you know you're going to beat them. So we're not even going to consider that a qualifying game. Yeah, so what I'm hearing is, I got to see the score of this game because if it was bad, oh my God. His first game back, he coming here stepping on people, blowing people out, 59-9, and guess what? His opponent didn't say good game. Well, let me tell you something, Benjamin Billions. He didn't say good game because it wasn't a good game for him. He made too many mistakes. You beat the man 52-9. It was a good game for you, not for him. Shots fired in the opposite direction. Let's see what the stats were like. Prescott had 2 interceptions? What's going on here? Come on, man. What was the problem? I don't see the problem. How many interceptions did the Giants have? Oh, Daniel Jones had 3 interceptions. First of all, don't be disrespectful, Benjamin Billions. You will get booted for being disrespectful. Don't ever disrespect me and say you're going to see Pun in the Super Bowl when we're in the same conference. The last I remember, I beat Pun. I beat him that season, and then we had to play in the playoffs, and that's when I had to stay late, or I forgot what it was, but I had to give him the force. He probably wouldn't even been in the Super Bowl that year if I didn't give him that force. Yeah, I'm talking about it. I don't want to talk about it. I want to discuss it. So let's discuss it. So, Pun, where you at? You was just in here talking about, oh, you brought Ben back, and now you wait till you can't wait till I win the Super Bowl to bring Ben back. Let's talk about it. Y'all cats is funny, man. All these blowouts and stuff, and y'all talking all this caca early in the morning. Well, it ain't early no more. Let's see who else had a blowout. I think that's about it for week 2. Now let's go to week 3. Week 2, let me see. Oh, I smacked on that dude too. Yeah, I smacked on him. I just wanted to, no, that's the Jets. I'm looking for, here's the blowout. I blew D-Mac out, 21 points. I applaud you, D-Mac. That high ball, back shoulder throw, yeah, that's something I have a problem with. You got me. But you lost by 21. You got the nerve to say you own me? Bro, somebody else wrote in the chat, oh, D-Mac 0-3, nothing new. Or what's new? Because your garbage basura, shot fired! Oh no, who the Seahawks blew out? Last week or this week? This week? Let me see. Hold on. Where the Seahawks at? Ooh, my baby Sherry! I didn't even see that one. Ooh, I got something to talk about. Give me 1 second. Let me get a sip of this yak. All right, I'm back. Listen. So, here's the situation with this game. The game was tied up. 14-14. San Francisco was marching. And the game it bugged out like it did to me today when I first put up the Last Word podcast. The app, for me, the app just closed. For them, the app went back to the home screen like they never even started the game. So yeah, Madden tweaking. And there's another update coming, so I don't know what they're fixing and what they're trying to fix, but I hope they don't mess up the gameplay too bad. But this dude was in my DM. Yo, this dude, get him to play. He don't want to play. He want to sim the game. It was 14 up. It was 14 up. I said, well, it's 14 up. If you don't have time, that's the right thing to do. You know, y'all sim. Nah. I was marching. I was about to score. Now he's scared to play. Talking about he don't have time. Well. Ooh, my baby Sherry. You told us, man, stop running from his L, and you got blow the shut your mouth. Ooh, that boy got blown out. Did you even score a touchdown? I hope that's a touchdown and not 2 field goals, and you just missed extra point, or you went for 2. 37-6. Yeah. You know what you got to do? Hold that L for talking all that junk in that man's DM. We see you on the flip side. Back to week 3. So far, every game up here just about is a blowout. Oh, and I just heard you didn't score. But you better get your weight up. GYWU, get your weight up. So we starting off week 3 with a bang. Out of the 1, 2, what we got? We got quite a few games. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Out of 8 games, if I look correctly, when I was looking very quickly, only 1 game is not a blowout. So all y'all talking cock, anybody, we balling. We ain't anybody taking no shorts. Say no Lucy, pass the Lucy. People don't even pass Lucy no more. You know why? Because cigarettes cost too much. But anyway, 14-35, 21-point blowout. 51. Yo, let's talk about, oh my God. I didn't even know. I did not even know. I'm sorry. I didn't know Mr. Body Bags got blown out again. Yo, somebody go, it's like they putting you in your own body bags, huh? Yo, Red Boys. Yo, Red Boy, you done blew this man out. No wonder he was upset today. You acting like you innocent. You done smacked this man. Yo, you done smacked this man by almost 30 points, man. What's good? Well, the man said he got to get his team right before he start winning. Anyway, oh my goodness. 52, oh my God. Neighborhood nip. Chill, son. Just coming in the league beating up on people. You ain't even been that long to be doing that. Yo, chill. Chill out, fam. Who's this one? There go my boy. He's back in the building. Hell, he said, listen, man, I gotta get my win streak back up. He was down 0-2 or something like that. He finally got his win this week. Whoa! The Rams beat Tron. And yes, I want to talk about this game because not only did he, you know what? I don't want to talk about it. I want to discuss it because not only did he beat Twan, he blew Twan out after Twan was talking all that caca. And yes, you know what? That's not 21, but we giving him the 21. You know why? Because this guy takes his L's, the Ram takes his L's and keep it pushing. He don't hate on nobody. He take that L and keep moving. He don't talk trash in the chat. He just want to play. Well, Twan, you was talking all that junk in the chat yesterday, and you got smacked. So y'all gonna give me an ulcer in this league, man. Y'all gonna give me an ulcer. But yeah, y'all got questions? Y'all want to call me up? A lot of y'all have the number. Text me, call me, DM me, write it on YouTube. Oh, Mutani is back. He said he was back. He's back. He blew out a top user. Showtime is a top user. Showtime just recently came back to the league. He was in the league a few years back. He was in the old league, OGs. He's a top user. I'm surprised he got blown out. He got some of that. That's all right. He gonna smack a lot of y'all too. I might even be one of them. But let's get to these standings, man. Y'all acting up early, and I love it. I love it. Let's get to these standings. And I'm gonna tell y'all who I think is gonna win these divisions. So we have the AFC North. I'm 3-0. I'm the Browns. I switched over from the Bucks. I gave them the Showtime. That's his favorite team also. Finally got my running back and my pass rusher. That's all it is. That's all it is. I got my running back and my pass rusher. So I'm definitely taking this division. And I want Dev Ross to be the one who's standing in my way because he talks a lot of caca. Yes, Dev Ross, I'm coming for you. The Ravens, neighborhood nip, I'm not worried about you too much. And all three of us know we don't got to worry about D-Mac. D-Mac better be lucky he don't go 0-17. All right, we're going to leave that there. AFC South, I'm a little bit surprised by this division. So our Texans user Mello, he was like, come on, Gywu, I got to take the Texans again. I said, fam, I was tagging you in the chat, hitting your DM. You wasn't responding when we was picking teams. You didn't tell me 3 teams you like. He was a sport. He was a trooper. He's like, all right, I'll rock with the Texans again. That man is 3-0. Get out of his way. He done scored 130 points in 3 games. 130 points. I didn't say 60. I didn't say 70. 130 points in 3 games. That's like an average of 45 points a game. But the downfall, he is giving up 100 points over his last 3 games. So with that being said, he's like the Golden State Warriors. He outscores you. But I thought my man Easy was going to win this division, but I clearly might be wrong. The Texans might win this division. The Colts is a new user. Augusta, I think his name is. Welcome to the league. This division, woo, my baby Sherry. This is a good division right here. This is a real good division. So, there was a situation with a trade because the Seahawks got kicked and he had traded DK Metcalf to the Dolphins. This is a trooper. So once the Dolphins got DK Metcalf, he traded away Tyreek. The Seahawks user got booted, so the trade had to go back. He didn't whine, he didn't cry about him getting Tyreek back. He gave DK Metcalf back. And you know what he said? I didn't cry about it. I just win. The man is 2-0. It's going to be another hot one out there in Miami today because they play the Bills. The Bills is pun. Pun is a baller. That man been in and out. You see, he's whoa. Let's look at this stat. Pun is for his last 3 games, 123 points, and he's only given up 19. Ooh. So Pun might take this division because Pun is playing holes down D. Ain't nobody scoring on him. Wow, nice. So we look to see you in the AFC Championship game, Pun. Notice I didn't say Super Bowl, Pun. Man, this dude from the other league texted me. I thought somebody had a question coming through. X-Men, where you at? You said you had a question. Let's see what X-Men question was. What's your question? We waiting on you, X-Men. But anyway, while we waiting, AFC West, we got the Chargers, Broncos, Raiders, Chiefs. The Broncos is a new user. His name is OG. He's busy. He was brought in by the new Seahawks user. Seahawks seem like he can ball, so I hope the Broncos can ball too. We like ballers. We don't like people that we can run all over. We let D-Mac stay in the league because he's been down for many, many years. Back when we were in Ben League, when it was Crew. The D-Mac came over to Crew OG. Now he's here. D-Mac has been down for a minute. It just seems like he's not getting no better. He's not changing with the game. I don't know. Do know how to do that back shoulder throw, so I wonder where he learned that. Fishy. But this division, I don't know. It's going to be up in the air because you do have Double X-Man. Double X-Man is good. You got Smooth. Smooth is good. He's the Chiefs. I don't know anything about the Broncos yet. And we got RA. RA is good. So we're going to see how that division pans out. NFC North. Packers, Lions, Vikings, Bears. Packers is Mutani. The Lions is Coach Dawson. The Vikings is OG Herb. And the Bears is Axel Foley. Listen, I see the Packers winning this division. There's nothing else to talk about. Plain and simple. Next division, NFC South. This division right here is my old stomping ground. Well, even with a loser record, I would win the division. That's a shame. But we have a new Saints user over there. We got Red Boy. The man can ball. As you can see, it's 3-0. We got the Falcons. That's Adrian, a.k.a. AJ. The man get upset when I call him a trap game. But I don't mean no disrespect. What I mean to him by trap game is sometimes when his record is not where it's supposed to be, because we all drop games to people we supposed to beat. So people sleep on him. That's what I mean by a trap game. They're sleeping on you. The man can ball too. Then you got Showtime. He's the Bucks. And then you got Body Bags. This is going to be a tight division. I don't know who's going to take it. I'm thinking more so of Red Boy, but you never know. Like I said, you have Showtime and Adrian in that league, that division. So we're going to see. NFC East, Shamar, them Texas boys, Rico, and Ben. So I would be saying that this is going to be Shamar's division. But the Giants is putting up some points. He lost today to Ben. But before that, he wasn't giving up that many points. Rico is another air it out, inside zone. Ben has an all-around game. So now that Ben is back, I think Ben will take the division. We'll see how that pan out. Hopefully somebody can knock him off that pedestal that he don't win the division. NFC West. So, as the new user of the Seahawks, we got the 49ers, the Rams, and the Cards. So that's Twan, that's Jared Arnold, that's RP, and I don't even know the Seahawks name. What's the Seahawks name? Let me see. I don't want to say it like B. Yo. What's his gamer tag? What does that mean? Like B? What does that mean? I know every name means something. So don't tell me it doesn't. King Ballard. His name is King Ballard. That's his gamer tag. That's what we're going with. We're not going with like B. So I think I'm going to have the Seahawks coming out of that division. Now, recently the Seahawks, the old Seahawks user was booted. It was a matter of disrespect. Listen, let's be competitive. We can argue, we can curse each other out, but let's be respectful about it. There's no need to talk about nobody's mother, nobody's family, talk about showing up at their house. Excuse me. Oh my goodness. Sorry about that. Not saying that's what the previous Seahawks user did, but he was being very disrespectful to the commissioner. Listen, the commissioners hold the same power I hold, but my thing is this. Y'all notice, I don't disrespect anyone. And I don't expect to be disrespected. I try to get along with everybody. I know we always not going to see eye to eye. I have had arguments with Red Boy. I have had arguments with Pun. I have had arguments with, you name it. In this league, I probably had an argument with. It's not even an argument. It's a disagreement. We don't see eye to eye. But to get disrespectful, it's just ridiculous. There's no need for that. And homeboy, I saved him many a times from getting removed because he's very active. He's talkative in the chat. From that aspect, he's good for the league. But from the other aspect, he's not good for the league. He's, unfortunately, he's very disrespectful. Always arguing. That's a cancer to the league, man. But listen, man. I'm going to do the official power rankings after week 4. And you already know what I'm going to say. You want to make that power rankings, you got to win those games. You want to move up in the power rankings, you got to win more games. But, first of all, y'all got to stop getting blown out. Let me see. Right. So, X-Men asked me, why did I want to run my own league? How long did the Bucks become my favorite team? And I'm from New York City. What are some things you're looking to do or bring to the league or possibly change? Another question was what I would do a money league. Well, what made me start running my own league, believe it or not, I've been playing Madden since, honestly, it was on Sega Genesis. And when they came out with the franchise mode, it wasn't even heard of. I used to just sit in there and play against the computer. Because who else I was going to play with? I didn't know nobody. Online was a thing, but really wasn't a thing. Back then, a lot of us had AOL or dial-up, so the connection wasn't that great, But what made me want to do my own league, I thought it would be fun. When I finally I remember switching from AOL and that dial-up, and ringing and all that. I had just got with Cablevision. And man, we thought that was so fast back then. Oh man, we still lagged, but we didn't know it was lag. But the games were slower. The graphics the pixelations were slower, all of that stuff. So back then, it was quite a few of us, that wanted to do this league thing. To be honest, this is how long users have been down with me. It was me. It was Ben. It was Pharaoh. It was Madden Gorilla. It was about 8 of us. It was about 8 of us, and we all had like two teams in the league. And we would just ball out. And then when it became more popular, I was like, yo, we can really do this. I actually went to some of the Madden tournaments back in the day that was down at the Seaport. I never won a Super Bowl with them, but I did make it to the Super Bowl. And you play, when you're at the Seaport, they got the TV in the middle of the floor. So back then, we thought that was giant. It was an 85-inch TV in the middle of the floor. And you sit, and when you're playing at the tournaments, they bet on you while you're playing. So, it did make me a little bit nervous. I did lose in the Super Bowl. But I did make it. I enjoyed the experience. So after that, I really started a league because I was in the barbershop, and barbershop is where it's at. Everybody's like, yo, you got a league? So we all started doing the league thing. We would actually have Madden tournaments at people's houses. And as I said, everybody didn't have cable vision like I did, or another source of internet besides AOL. And we would have 3 or 4 back then PlayStations or whatever it was, whatever console it was, and have a little Madden tournament. And then when, like I said, when the CFM really came about, I jumped on it. So after my league, I switched jobs. I started working for Transit. Ben created a league. He created Crew. He created Crew. Then we had a whole bunch of new users, and we just started balling. We had some users in there, man, that some people can be a bit much. But I've been using the Bucks actually since the Jets traded Keyshawn to the Bucks. So I was actually a Jets fan, and then I went to the Bucks when Keyshawn went to the Jets. So that's how long I've been a Jets fan. My aunt lives down in Florida, so I used to get to go down there in the summertime or when I wasn't working. And I went to a few games. The stadium is awesome. The stadium is gorgeous, man. That tunnel, oh my God, the ship. The stadium is great. One of the best stadiums in the NFL. And I'm not just saying that because I'm a Bucks fan. But that's why they're my favorite team. As far as things I'm looking to change in the league, I want to get the league to where we're doing age development on the regular, not like every season, no. I mean, not age development, I'm sorry, age reduction. Not every season, but like if you're a new user coming, you get an age reduction. I want it to be where we have ballers that, some teams are a little less fortunate than other teams on how they play when the update comes out or whatever. For instance, like the Bucks. The Bucks used to be something like, I think, a 90 overall when the game first came out, but now they're like an 84. But I want to get it to the point where we have all ballers in the league. They're not going to worry about what team they get because they know that they're good enough to take whatever team. I'm always willing to take ideas. I listen to ideas from every user in the league to make this league better because, like I always say, the league is nothing without you guys. I can make a league, but that don't mean people are going to stay in it. You guys make the league. That's why I always tell you on every podcast, I appreciate each and every one of you here. And to be honest, this year we had like a little revolving door, but normally we have a long waiting list to get in this league and in my league. And it's, I appreciate that guys want to play in my league. I know I'm not the greatest user, but no, I'm not a DMAC either. But it's a lot of things that I do want to change as far as like for me, I like some of the formation subs that put the wide receiver at tight end. I like a lot of leagues. I feel like they have too many rules. One thing I learned from playing in the Madden tournaments, and like I said, it was years ago, but I was playing one guy, and you know how you be like, oh man, he gonna start saying something, I'm doing the same play over and over. He really couldn't stop the play. And he was like, nah, man, you good, man. You good. I can't get mad at you. It's my job to stop it. And when I learned that mentality, it hits you hard if you can't stop it, but there is a defense to stop every play in the game. Now, it's a little bit more difficult the way the AI, plays and stuff, but there usually is a defense to stop every play. I do believe that. You just have to figure it out. Sometimes you don't figure it out in time. So, one of the things I would like to change where it wouldn't only have to be a formation sub to put the wide receiver at tight end. As you see, this was one of the first years that if your safety was under a certain speed, he could be put at linebacker. So that was one of the things we changed too. You see, we also do give out the development upgrades for the games of the week. You see, we give out the attribute points for play of the week. So stuff like that, I want to get it more in tune to where Super Bowl winners are winning like a big trophy or a T-shirt or something like that. It was a time where I used to give out money to the Super Bowl winner, but there's a lot of stuff that needs changing, but Madden has to fix the game a little bit more. It has to tune it up so it will be more of a respectable game so we can go in that route. But as far as a money league, I would do a money league, but I don't know if I would do it this Madden. I would probably do it a few years down the line, but then I would have to decide, am I kicking out all the money? Or is it like a $5 buy-in or a $10 buy-in or maybe a $100 buy-in, whatever it is. But I would like to do a money league, but I don't think I would do a money league anytime soon. Those questions was from X-Man himself, the double X-Man, one of the top users in Madden. He's the Raiders. I don't know why he wanted to, but you got Tyreek over there, 99 speed. So y'all better get these corners weight up. My cornerback, Ward, is hurt, man. And D-Mac can even take advantage of that. Ward, he got this fast little dude, number 19, I forgot his name. I haven't played 2K in years, man. I used to be kind of good in that, but now I am trash. Yo. I am terrible. I hit a 3 or 2, but honestly, I like to make a big man and block shots and stuff like that because my favorite down low player is Rasheed Wallace. Yeah, I'm telling my age a little bit, but that's my favorite down low player. So, I like to block shots and grab rebounds. Oh, NFL 2K. I wish they would bring that back, man. What was the name of that game when before Madden bought the other game and it was better than Madden? Anybody remember? What was that game? Oh man, I forgot the name of that. But yeah, I would definitely switch over because that was the thing. A few years back, they were talking about bringing another football game out. But right before it was finished being developed, EA bought the rights to them. And I know all of this because my son, he's a little dude, but he's a geek. He's mega smart. He's into all that stuff. He actually took my computer loose at 8 years old, my Mac computer. And that boy got a beating. Yeah, I'm old school. You getting a beating. You ain't getting no timeout, no corner. You're not going to your friend's house. You're not taking your stuff on. Nah, we're not doing that. You could do all that. You could do that. You getting your butt whipped. Call the cops. I don't care who you call. 8 years old. He took my computer loose, put the whole thing back together. And it's working just fine. So yeah, he's a geek. He's into all of that stuff. So he knows. He's not 8 no more. It's a few years later. But he knows all of that stuff. I'm in the cars myself. But Madden keeps buying the rights, and this is why we have to accept Madden. Any football game that tries to come out, they buy the rights. I don't know if it's the engine, but ever since they started switching engines, the game has been acting up. I don't know. But I'm hoping they do drop that college again. The college is supposed to be coming out the last couple of years. But if y'all want a really good shooting game, Dead Space, scary and it's good. At least the old ones was. It's coming back out this month. But anyway, I don't see no more questions, so we're going to wrap it up. Listen, as always, I appreciate everyone for being in the league, man, because like I said, the league is nothing without you guys. This is why I always ask your opinion. What do y'all think I need to do better? What do y'all think the league needs? But the sad part is we never get a unanimous decision on anything because everybody have their own opinion. But with that being said, it's your boy GY, aka GY Shefty, aka Mr. Shots Fired. I always shoot my shot because if I don't take my shot, I miss 100% of my shots. It's your boy, and guess what? I'm about to be out.